Bonjour! I'm going to try something different today. I'm going to try making a video for the 5 of you that need to miss class. We need to stay on target, so hopefully this will help y'all not fall behind. And I hope you will view this video so that I don't have to reteach it again multiple times. Of course, though, you can ask me questions if it doesn't quite make sense, okay? For today, for the lesson, it's going to be about 10 minutes long. You will need your textbooks, open to page 123. You will need your workbooks, and I'll tell you that page number in just a minute. You will also need a new note card. It needs to be a big one, if possible, with lines on one side, okay? So obviously you need something to write with. If you want to pause the video at this time and collect what you need, that'll be great. Okay, we're going to get started. The first thing I want y'all to do is look at your textbooks on page 123. You can look here and see at the top of the page the irregular past participles that we've been studying this week. Okay, in the green box we have avoir, past participle is eu. We have être, past participle is été. I won't read them all to save time. Most of you, I think everybody that's watching this video knows what I'm talking about. You should have been here yesterday when we did the dry erase boards, okay? Look at the first green arrow. It says the verb être has 2 meanings in the passé composé. In one of the sentences, it says Juliette a été malade. So Juliette was sick or Juliette has been sick. And the second sentence, elle a été à l'hôpital. So in this sense, it can mean she was at the hospital, but it also can mean she went to the hospital. So that's a little odd, a good thing to know, okay? The second green arrow, verbs conjugated like mettre and prendre have similar past participles, okay? So in the same way that they are conjugated the same in the present tense, I don't know if y'all remember when you made your white verb cards for prendre. Remember I said the verb comprendre is conjugated the same way as well as apprendre. Okay, well also in the past tense, they have the same past participles. So if for the verb prendre, the past participle is pris, P-R-I-S. So for the verb comprendre, to understand, the past participle is compris. Okay, they're just showing you here, since they have that same root, then the past participle can be found in the same way. All right, and that's under the second green arrow. Verbs conjugated like mettre and prendre have similar past participles. Okay, you see there they're showing you the verb promettre, which means to promise. So the past participle of promettre is promis. Okay, you can see M-I-S, which is the past participle of mettre. So you see how they're following the same pattern, they just added on the suffix to help the word take on a different meaning. Okay, in the sentence, j'ai promis d'aider mon grand-père, and you can pause it here, try to figure out what that means. It means I promised to help my grandfather, okay? And then comprendre, compris, nous n'avons pas compris la question. Pause here, see if you can figure out what that means. It means we did not understand the question. Okay, so they're just trying to show you that these verbs have the same, similar spelling in the past as their root words that are similar to them, okay? Third green arrow, the passé composé of il y a is il y a eu. And I think I might have written that on the board yesterday. The example here, il y a eu un bon film à la télé. There was a good movie on TV. Okay, I want y'all to try to do exercise 3 now. I may not have told you that you would need some paper. You do need some paper. In class today, I intend to do exercise 3, possibly exercise 4. But for sure exercise 3, so if you would get out a sheet of paper, and you can pause this video at any point if you want to wait and be ready. The instructions on exercise 3 say this: Expliquez ce que les personnes suivantes ont fait samedi dernier. You can try to figure out what the instructions mean and pause. This is what they mean. Explain what the following people did last Saturday. Okay, in the example, it says Eric, and then prendre le métro, and être en ville. So Eric took the metro and went into town. all you're supposed to do is form sentences in the passé composé using the verbs that they are providing for you. I'm going to do number 1 on the board, and then I need to move on to our new lesson for the day. So I want y'all to finish this exercise on your own. Okay? Number 1, we have as a subject vous. And then the activity for vous, we have one in front of the slash, one after the slash. In front of the slash, être dans les magasins, so which could take on the meaning that you went to the stores. And the past tense of être, hopefully you remember it. Maybe you can have access to your blue cards. If you need to here, pause the video. Vous avez été, and then the rest dans les magasins. And for your second sentence, vous avez fait des achats. And I only have a few minutes until the bell rings for the end of my planning period. So I'm going to move on to our new lesson now. Okay? Our new lesson for today is to teach you a few things. First, how to say something or someone. So if you'll turn the page, you will see on page 124, it's teaching you at the very top that word that begins with the Q-U. Quelqu'un means someone. Quelque chose means something. You'll definitely need to know those. However, the lesson for today is not those two words. It is their opposites. It is how to say nothing or no one, nobody. Okay, so on your card, on the blank side of your card, I want you to please write negative sentences in French. I'm going to try to go a little bit fast here since I just have a couple minutes. On the line side of your cards, you're going to create 2 columns. So you're going to split your card in half. Something like that. Okay? On this side, you're going to entitle this side present tense, and on this side, passé composé. All right? On the present side, you already know this. The way you form a negative sentence is ne plus verb plus pas. You can write that down. An example would be je ne mange pas. We don't need to write that down. You know that. Okay? The passé composé version of this would be ne plus avoir auxiliary plus pas plus past participle. Okay? Now, in French, the pas can be replaced by this word jamais, which means never. So please copy that down on both sides.